Hey everyone, it's been popping up all over the place lately, this Green Power America dual-fuel portable generator. I kept seeing it in forums, Facebook groups, even a few TikTok clips where people were running full RV setups off it. So I figured, why not grab one and see what all the buzz is about? Link is in the description if you want to check the product details on Amazon. First thing I noticed when I pulled it out of the box was the heft. This thing weighs in at around 220 pounds, so it's definitely not something you're gonna toss in the trunk on a whim. But that weight actually works in its favor because it keeps the unit stable when you're running it at full tilt. The frame is powder-coated steel with a nice thick handle on top, so moving it around your property or tailgate site is doable with a hand truck or two strong people. Now, the dual fuel part is where this generator really stands out. You can run it on regular gasoline or switch over to propane with just a flip of a switch and a quick hose connection. I tested both fuels and the runtime difference is noticeable. On gasoline at half load around 5,250 watts, you're looking at about 7.5 hours before you need to top off. Switch to a standard 20-pound propane tank and you're down to roughly 4.5 hours at the same load. That might seem like a big drop, but propane is cleaner burning and stores indefinitely, so it's perfect for emergency situations where you might not be able to get to a gas station right away. Power delivery is solid. The GN13000DCS puts out 10,500 watts continuously, which is enough to run a decent-sized refrigerator, some pump, a few power tools, and still have headroom for some lights. I ran a table saw, a couple of work lights, and my mini fridge during a recent power outage and everything stayed up without a flicker. The outlets are well labeled and weather covered, which is a nice touch if you're working outside in less than ideal conditions. You get two 120V/20A household outlets, one 120V/30A twist lock, one 120V/50A RV outlet, and a 12V DC outlet for charging batteries or running smaller devices. Starting is straightforward. You've got the standard recoil start, which is reliable but takes a bit of muscle if the battery is low. There's also an electric start with a keyed ignition, which is way easier when you're in a hurry or it's freezing out. The battery is included, so you're good to go right out of the box. I did notice the battery charge does drain if you leave the unit sitting for a while, so if you're storing it long-term, a trickle charger might be worth picking up. One feature that caught me off guard was the built-in CO sensor with automatic shutoff. It's called the CO Caesar system, and it's designed to cut power if carbon monoxide levels get too high. I ran it in my backyard with the exhaust pointed away from the house, and it worked as advertised, no false alarms, no issues. That peace of mind is worth the extra cost alone, especially if you're using it in enclosed spaces or near sleeping areas. Noise level is around 72 decibels at 25% load, which is about as loud as a vacuum cleaner. It's not silent by any stretch, but it's not the obnoxious roar you get from some cheaper models. If you're using it in a residential area, you might want to keep it a good distance from the house or invest in some sound dampening panels. So, who's this generator actually good for? If you're a contractor who needs reliable power on job sites, this thing is a workhorse. It'll run your tools, lights, and even a small compressor without breaking a sweat. Homeowners who want backup power for essentials during outages will appreciate the dual fuel option and the automatic CO protection. RV owners who need a bit more juice than a standard portable can handle will find the 50A RV outlet super convenient. And if you're prepping for emergencies, having both gasoline and propane options means you're covered no matter what's available. On the downside, it's heavy and bulky, so maneuvering it into tight spaces or upstairs isn't fun. The propane runtime is shorter than gasoline, which might be a deal breaker if you're planning extended use. And while the electric start is handy, the battery does need occasional maintenance to stay charged. All in all, the Green Power America GN13000DCS is a solid dual-fuel generator that punches above its weight class. It's not the cheapest option out there, but the build quality, runtime options, and safety features make it worth the investment if you need reliable power off the grid. Check it out for yourself using the link below if you're in the market for a new generator.